Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. So, I am being called to come on and explain um, how I get my messages. And, sometimes you'll hear me say, I hear this, or they are saying this or that. And so, what I'm referring to as my higher self is completely a team for me because there's different aspects of me on different realms of me. And then I have my twin flame on the other side who I see working, and doing a lot of things, but the hearing is different. I don't hear voices like many people will hear you and me right now. I will literally get downloads of thoughts that answer what it is that I'm asking in a way that I know that it's not my egoic self. And I've been communing with my higher self pretty much all my life. So it's a very innate and natural for me. My sight developed a few years ago where I can see energy, see colors, see symbols, see beings, lots of beings. Where for a period of time I was called to open the portals to help them cross over. I will see my twin flame working, as I said, and the animal kingdom that he's working with, and other beings that he's working with. But I don't channel, meaning nothing takes over me to speak through me except for my higher self. And that is why a lot of the time when I'm in that zone, intentionally working with them while I'm working with others, or I'm in a conversation that is divinely orchestrated, things might come through me that I will say that I will not even remember at all of what I've said. But I will hear, wow, that was profound, or that's exactly what I needed to hear. I don't retain any of these conversations. I never have. Even when I would do massage work and messages would come through and there'd be an exchange, as soon as the client left, that's done. I'm on to the next one. And the same thing happens when I do my Zoom clients for past life regression, hypnosis, and so on. And that goes for my in-house clients that I do a lot of skincare on, or advanced Reiki, or energetic work. Whatever's said in that room, it's completely dissolved and gone by the time they've left. And then I don't recall it. So people will call me and say, do you remember that time you told me this? And I'll be like, because I work simultaneously and in coherence with my spiritual self. And I intentionally set that I work with my prime source creator and all that is here to work with me in the name of love that benefits myself and benefits others, to empower others to start checking in with themselves and not always going to a third party. So there's part of my mentoring and my teaching within every session that I work with a client. And the more that they get to tap in, the more excited I get, because it's just one more starting to tap into that beautiful spiritual soul self that you are. So I was being called to come on here and just clarify where I get my messages. I can see beings, but they don't come out and say, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah from the blah, blah, blah. And I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that. I get tons of energy that'll come through in color and just surround me. And I'm just getting the experience of seeing it. And I love getting in an Epsom salt bath, and I can just see the energy all around my body. And it's in constant movement, just as the energetics around all of us that we don't see. So I hope that kind of helps people understand. And it's because I get these messages so clearly and so innately, and they're always generally very, very helpful to others. I don't question. So when others are ganging up on a particular spiritual person or this or that, I pay it no mind. Literally, no mind. Because I know where I stand in the universe. And I trust 1,000,000,000% the information that I get. And it may not be as profound as others may get for predictions. But I'm not called to give them. I get them. Oh, I get them. But I'm not called to give them. It's not for me to put out there, because everybody wants to get ahead of themselves and prepare for something, and the whole time they're missing the steps on their path of their journey and their lessons that they're here to learn, because they're so busy getting information about what's going to come and who's going to be and what to prepare for. Squirrel, squirrel. We all have our God innate self and our higher self. And that's our first line of defense for conversations before going anywhere else. And in our sleep patterns, if we're astro traveling or whatever it is that we're doing, our guardians are there with us to protect us. And that's what they do. I'm not saying you don't pick up stuff, because you do. Just like getting showered in the morning and getting dressed and going about your day, you're going to get dirt, dust, debris, and heck, you may even spill something on yourself. But what do? You come home, you shower, you clean things off, you wash your clothes, etc. It's the same thing you got to do with your energies. You got to treat it with that much respect, that you're cleansing and clearing it repeatedly. And you can tap in and ask your guide team, hey, I think I need a clearing or a cleaning right now. I'm just going to sit here and just tune into my breath. And so it is. It's done. It doesn't have to be an elaboration of sage and all kinds of other things. You can literally bring all of that energetics, materialistic stuff like sweetgrass or sage or Palo Santo. You can bring all that without physically having it around you, if that's what you think clears you. So anywho, I hope you enjoyed this. Love to hear your comments about it. And if I can help you connect with that spiritual soul self of yours and embody that, I'm happy to walk with you on that journey. Okay, have a fantastic day.